Imagine dropping from a horse galloping at full speed, swinging underneath its belly, and pulling yourself back up into the seat. The man who perfected that maneuver was Leonard Stroud, known as Len. He was a figure who treated high-speed physical risk as a refined arena performance. In certain pockets of the West, especially around Rocky Ford, Colorado, you will still hear his name attached to a towering piece of local lore. Some residents remember him as America's first professional cowboy. That title invites a look into the actual historical record to see exactly who Stroud was and what he actually built during his time in the arena. Tracking Stroud's career reveals the precise window when everyday cattle working skills were stripped out of the pasture and packaged into a high-stakes spectator sport. In the early 1900s, the frontier was closing, and everyday ranch hands began taking their roping and riding skills to public fairgrounds. These early gatherings were often disorganized, functioning as a collision of Wild West exhibitions, circus-style sideshows, and local rivalries. For the riders hoping to make a living in the dirt, specialization was impossible. To survive financially, a working arena hand had to enter and win across the board, from trick roping to wild horse racing. That environment is a sharp contrast to the highly regulated, heavily sponsored format of modern professional rodeo. The lack of structure in those early days created a demand for a new performer, someone who could bridge the gap between a seasoned ranch hand and a professional daredevil. Stroud was born into a Texas ranching family in 1893. By the time he hit the competitive circuit, his repertoire included bronc riding, steer wrestling, and Roman racing. Between 1915 and 1925, he dominated the sport as its undisputed trick riding champion, using extreme physical spectacle to draw massive crowds. The physical toll was severe. During a performance of his signature under-the-belly trick in a Colorado arena, Stroud lost his grip at high speed and fell between the horse's legs, fracturing 3 ribs. This 1954 edition of the Big Spring Daily Herald illustrates how the press documented his early championships and arena injuries, building his national reputation. Looking closely at this specific headline column, the media had already historicized his career, cementing his timeline in the public record. That localized fame eventually pushed his career far beyond the Western Plains. He took his acts to major metropolitan audiences, most notably appearing in the 1916 Sheep's Head Bay Show in New York. By taking these risks on a national stage, Stroud helped prove that cowboy skills could sustain a full-time professional career, turning local fairground contests into a viable commercial industry. Surviving the punishing reality of the early professional touring circuit was rarely a solitary endeavor. It required a reliable, full-time partnership. Stroud performed alongside his wife, Mayme Saunders, a former circus rider who became his essential arena partner. Their marriage operated as a functional athletic unit. Their nomadic life represented the specialized economy of early rodeo couples, traveling continuously to keep the regional sport financially viable. This vintage Cheyenne Championship postcard highlights a geographical split in their historical record. While Stroud was born in Texas, extensive archives and visual evidence firmly cement their legacy in Colorado and Wyoming. The grueling road life that Mayme and Len endured formed the touring circuit infrastructure that the modern professional rodeo industry relies on today. The human body can only absorb the impact of uncontrolled arena falls for so long before biology forces an exit. By 1918, a bruised Stroud began his transition away from active competition, pivoting into roles as a promoter, producer, and arena director. He leveraged his first-hand knowledge of the arena's dangers to structure events, manage the livestock, and organize the order of events to protect the next generation of riders. Under the direction of veterans like Stroud, the unstandardized free-for-all of the early 1900s was reorganized into a predictable business model. In these behind-the-scenes roles, Stroud applied his years of arena experience to the logistics of the show, organizing the flow of events and managing the stock to transform a dangerous exhibition into a repeatable professional production. Stroud's historical importance was formalized after his death in 1961, leading to his induction into the National Rodeo Hall of Fame in 1965. While the traditional vaqueros and working rangehands were the true original cowboys, Stroud accomplished a different cultural milestone. he took the working cowboy off the isolated open range and helped forge him into an American professional athlete.